every day, every day, yeah, every day, every day, every day, every day, every day, every
Look at her. Look at her outfit, babe.
Clear. I'm not
she has no bra on.
Casually kicking it, maybe at lunch or something like that. I'm talking about as serious as sex.
First name, nigga, last name, please. Derrick, nobody else has told you.
I see the helmet of salvation. I see an army green shirt. I see the breastplate of righteousness. I see the belt of truth. The sandals of peace. The sword
You see a bonnet. Isn't this embarrassing? All right, guys, welcome back to another episode of Me+you. I am Kaya.
It's your boy Jordan.
We're gonna do something a little different this time. We're gonna do a sort of reaction video. We got a few requests on this topic. That's okay.
Nah. We got like one request. Singular.
You put me on blast. I seen you react when I said that. Let me make it sound like, people be submitting stuff.
We got one request and we decided, it is a very interesting topic at the moment, to speak about, pretty much all over the place. So yeah, we'll get into it.
I'm about to start calling you Fred.
Don't call me Fred.
All right, so I don't know if you guys have heard yet, but there is an Instagram relationship guru, I think is what he calls himself. His name is Derrick Jaxn. He spells his last name
weird as fuck.
Yeah.
That really pisses me off.
I think it's
Charlamagne feels the same.
Jaxn. Basically he makes YouTube videos. I don't want to say bashing men because that's not accurate.
It's bashing.
No, he more so.
I've seen this shit and it's definitely bashing in my opinion. Okay.
Well, he basically makes videos saying women, you shouldn't accept any nonsense from men, and if they're cheating, then just leave them. He word for word said in a video he has no sympathy for men who cheat, and neither should we as women. And that if you're not ready for a woman, you shouldn't cheat, you should just leave her to the next one, blah blah blah. Long story short, he has written books. He never posted his wife, so nobody even knew he was married, which is weird to me, because why are y'all even taking advice from someone who's not in a relationship? You know what I mean? That's weird, because he never posted her.
I mean, that don't mean he's not in a relationship though.
But I'm just saying, what are his credentials to be even giving people this advice?
Oh, dude had a big following. So.
He never posted his wife until now. But anyway, he ended up getting caught cheating. Why is your baby violent?
Great term.
Cute. Derrick Jaxn got caught cheating, which big whoop, y'all all do it. But the reason I feel like people had such an issue is because his whole platform is literally based around being truthful to women and literally saying that men who cheat aren't shit. So what are the odds that he's cheating as well? When the story first broke, which was, I want to say yesterday, 2 women actually came forward saying that they had relationships with him, blah, 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 while he's married. He instantly made a video, one of his little regular selfie videos, saying that he never had sex with these people. He had a sexual relationship without actually having sex, which is nonsense. But he originally, said that him and his wife were separated at the time, and he didn't really do it with them. A little while after that, one of the women actually posted pictures from his bed, the bed he shares with his wife. So obviously he couldn't stick with that lie of saying he never did it with them. So then he's gonna drag his wife into a video looking raggedy maggedy, holding her damn hand,
gripping that shit tight as fuck too,
saying, I had sex.
We in this,
actual sex with women. And she got the nerve to just be sitting here I would have been
that shit was scripted.
I would have been like, cut this video off. I'm not sitting in here. That's wild. So in that video with her, he did admit it, and he tried to say it was a year ago. He said about a year ago, September, and gave this whole gaslighting thing. He's clearly a narcissist, so it was just nonsense. And she kind of looked a little crazy. At first, people were on her side. Y'all know I love reading Shade Room comments. I be all in that. So at first, people were really on her side. They were like, oh, sis checked out. She already cheating back. You know, like we were on her side. Like, just cheat back or something. Like, until she made her own video after, and she's clearly a little off. Why did you have that French looking beret hat on? It's a winter beret hat at that. She had no bra on, which leads me to believe that she doesn't have friends or family. What? She can't have friends. There's no way you have like reasonable friends that's gonna watch you go on live like that and just be like, yeah. Like Kayla would have called me immediately.
She probably got friends who are just like her. Think about it.
Well, they're all a little off. So she already was off. She made 2 videos. Somehow I figure out how to put the links to some of those videos in here because it's off. I'm probably going to keep saying some of those lines because you see a bonnet. What did she say? I see the... I don't even know. You see on your fatigue shirt. I see the breastplate of righteousness. The only reason I know that is because that really is from church, but all this stuff does not apply to your husband cheating on you. What the hell does any of that have to do with it?
Yeah. Let's get back on your boy Derrick, though.
Yeah.
Mr. Jaxn.
Sorry, sis.
Jaxn. I haven't really read too much into this, as, Kaya did, so I'm still kind of, getting familiar. But from the little I did see, this guy Derrick is a clown. Like, I understand. Well, actually, no, I don't understand. You making these videos, you got a following, and you just out here wilding.
It makes no sense.
Being a whole hypocrite. Like, if that's the case, like, I don't know. Like, I mean, I know you started off like this, bashing men, whatever, doing whatever the hell you doing, and you got big. Yeah. You kind of got to take the L at that point and really,
live right, you're saying.
Live right and, do what you're talking about. Otherwise, when shit pop up like this, it's just like, yo, you cancel forever now, dude. Like,
you're not even going to have a platform
like,
anymore.
That shit's dead. Like, anything you say, ain't nobody taking you serious.
Nobody's listening.
Them books, burn them.
I think he had like 3 books at that, and he did pretty well. Like, I forgot to look up his net worth, but I know he was literally on the come up. Like,
this guy's getting clowned everywhere. Everyone that he came at is literally coming right back at him.
Yeah.
And everybody want answers that he can't provide. That he's trying to like kind of go around it. I still feel like he still hasn't fully held himself accountable.
No.
Like, at this point, you gotta like clown your damn self. Like, I fucked up, whatever. Like, whatever he did in them little
Oh my
videos,
God, I forgot. I
enough.
left a video out. Before the wife made her weird ones, he did an additional video in 3rd person reacting to his video.
It's like,
with the wife.
As
if he was himself.
Mm.
You know how he reacts to other people's videos.
Yeah.
So he watched it and then talked about himself in 3rd person. Yeah, this guy, he's a lunatic. I forgot to show you that one.
He clearly got some personality issues or something. I don't know what's going on with your boy, but
I saw him in one of the comments because I be scrolling. He's gonna write up there, blink twice if you okay, sis, LOL, to his wife. Because that's what people saying that he dragged her in. This is not a joke. That is so embarrassing.
My guy here trying to make light out of a dark situation. Ain't no
like, he's
ain't
panicking.
no light.
My whole thing is like, clearly he doesn't have anybody like in PR in his life or anything like that, because up front he shouldn't have said anything.
My guy should have did what most do and just take that exit off social media.
He should have wrote a nice little blanket statement. I've made some mistakes recently in my life.
Turn them fucking comments off.
He turned them off, but it was too late. He turned them off today.
Oh, yeah,
it was too late. They already lit his ass up.
Like Charlamagne said, like, once you read, like, it's slow. People can be like, comments don't affect me, this or that, I'm protected, whatever. God ain't protecting you from them comments. You're gonna feel that shit. You know,
Thousands.
You're gonna feel it. You're gonna read at least a few of them, and you're gonna be like, damn, like you really gonna be feeling down on yourself. So you can sit here and say, you know, I ain't affected by this or that. That's all cap. That's all cap.
I cannot believe he's a lunatic like this. And not to say that anybody's perfect, because I'm not perfect, you're not perfect, no one's perfect. But he shouldn't have been so like literal and so like aggressive in his delivery.
He should have left at least some space, like, you know.
Yes.
Like instead of being direct saying, all men who cheat, whatever, blah, blah, and that, he should have at least been like, you know,
some can rehabilitate.
Yeah, like some can rehabilitate, or I lived this life before, something to kind of like he
gave himself a little wiggle room.
Yeah, like this, because the way he portrayed himself to be was this perfect guy, this guy who's telling women, know your worth and shit like that. But now when it's him and his shit, it's just, you know, I made a mistake and
I want to be forgiven.
I had a sexual relationship that didn't involve sex, and it's just all, it's clown shit. Like, it's really clown shit.
Also, a random perspective that I haven't seen anybody else talk on. I was saying to Mommy earlier that this is something that I feel like happens to people that aren't, I'm not exactly sure how old he is, but he looks older than us.
Yeah, I would say that.
I feel like he's probably a generation older. And I feel like they don't fully get the magnitude of like anything can come out. Like I felt like he was feeling protected, like she ain't gonna do that, she ain't gonna do this, da, da, da. Like I feel like people in our age, we know like if there's even a possibility that there's a picture or a screenshot or something out there, we're not gonna be so like, oh yeah, I only did this and that's it.
Yeah.
Like if I know there's even a hint of a possibility, I'm not gonna say word for word, oh yeah, I never did it with them.
Yeah, something. You gotta leave some type of like.
And I feel like that's happening with a lot of
him,
older
like,
generation.
I'm not saying he had to completely be like, I'm cheating and I'm unfaithful, whatever. But he should have left some wiggle room for him to fall back on if that situation, you know, for when the situation came out and he got caught. Because then it's just like, yo, bro, you was just with this chick March 18th.
Yeah, that came out today.
And
she said he was
then on
just
top of that,
together.
He probably put out a video March 18th bashing other men for cheating. So.
And then she also exposed that most of his videos were in front of her house.
I did see that. I seen that.
That's
they
outrageous.
had pictures of her house in the
Her
background.
balcony right in the background, and he just in them things took them off. Niggas are liars, and you guys don't deserve it. Meanwhile, he just came
He's
from.
Clearly like he literally like and honestly, if we being honest, I feel like, you know, he's been cheating ever since back when he started making these videos to make himself feel better, putting other people down to make himself feel better.
And then that shit blew up.
Yeah.
And that became his whole livelihood. But I'm saying, at least right then, you got to do something, bro. Like, and Kayla was saying that a lot of stuff came out that he's a serial cheater. He'd been cheating like since before they were married. Like he's always cheating on her. And I know it has nothing to do with her.
This came out.
Yeah, I didn't find that information, but Kayla found it somewhere. Y'all let me know if y'all found it. But nothing, obviously, I really do believe guys cheat for themselves. It has nothing to do with the woman. But I don't know if you've seen her wearing Steve Harvey suits. Why are you wearing that? Why are you wearing that?
I mean,
because the girls he's cheating with, they look.
I haven't seen them, so I can't.
I mean, they're not like the
better.
Most spectacular. They're not me or nothing.
They have more
but
sex appeal?
Yeah, they have more sex appeal. Like, why do you have? She had a Steve Harvey suit on to the toes, and some little flats. Like, why do you look like that? Why would you come on live like that? And then he started working out, feeling himself, getting all muscly. Guys' egos are very fragile. Sorry, I'm gonna keep it a buck. And I feel like probably talking to these women were helping his little ego. And I found out he's only like 5'5". Or 5'6", so.
With these on short, one of those.
Which is probably why he makes videos in the car sitting down. But yeah, I don't want to sound like we're just like this perfect couple. But I feel like we even do that, babe. Like, remember when people used to be like, you guys are so perfect. I feel like I used to always be like, no, we're not.
Yeah, we never. We
go through stuff too, just in case some shit pop off.
Exactly. And
you're not gonna say we was lying.
And even these other YouTube, Instagram, media couple, I always point out to Kaya because, you know, She used to be obsessed with these. They're so cute, this and that. They're so perfect. And I had to be like, yeah, you don't know that.
Yeah, which is the truth. And I really don't believe there's any guy that has been faithful.
Perception is reality to the viewers. So what they're posting online, these videos, they can just be great ass actors, and as soon as them cameras go off, they fucking
hate each other,
fighting and throwing obscenities at each other and shit. Like, you never know. Even
when I was watching The Breakfast Club, I was seeing an episode with what is his name, Justin LeBoy or whatever. He was saying everybody cheats, and Charlemagne and DJ Envy were saying they don't cheat, that the last time they cheated was like 2013. Okay, so you're not cheating now.
Yeah.
I really do believe that you guys' egos are literally so fragile that you need it for your egos to cheat.
What do you feel it is? Like, you feel like we still need to know that we still got it?
Yeah, I feel like it's a mixture of like, you still got it, a mixture of like wanting to have your cake and eat it too, and the friends and people that you're around. I feel like if your friends are doing that constantly, that's gonna, expose you. So I would definitely be like interested in seeing like who he hangs out with.
Derrick?
Yeah. But I mean, their situation is weird because clearly they're in like this weird like church cult thingy, and he probably like deep down is like, I do not want to do this shit.
He probably don't.
But he probably don't want to get a divorce because that would go against his branding also. So he probably just kind of felt stuck. Not to give him any excuses, but he really needs to just come out and keep it a buck and call a thing a thing. Like, I fucked up. And maybe he can change his platform to...
No, maybe. He needs to
change his platform to, like, rehabilitating cheaters.
He need to switch it up, because you no longer can take that approach.
It's done. No women are coming to him for any type of, like, advice or anything like that. Like, there's no way I would be watching his videos like, yeah, he's right.
They got a better chance going to old boy who's going to give it to them raw and filthy. What's his name? You talking about the dude?
Yeah, I don't know who that is. It's an old guy.
Oh, what's his name?
I don't know, but he was talking to people outrageous.
But he's another guy, and he's another one who came at Derrick, because Derrick came at him.
I'm sure.
So once this came across, he was doing him filthy. I heard. I can't remember dude's name, but yeah.
I mean, I also kind of hate that I even brought attention to sis, like, because it's really not about her.
It isn't.
He did this on his own. It has nothing to do with her. I just more so mean, like, for her own self, you did not need to come to America like that. Like,
wait, she not from here?
I mean, no.
Like,
I mean,
like
talk to the Americans. Like, talk
Prince
to us.
Hakeem and coming to America.
That's what she looked like with that damn beret. She didn't need to come talk to the American people like this. Like, that was literally unacceptable. It was unacceptable, and I don't be looking the best. Y'all see me, like, I'm t-shirt and sweats, but I'm at least gonna put a bra on, like. Yeah. And she was just like, it was really sad, and they have kids. That's really the sad part. So I definitely don't want to bash them, but I think it can also open a lot of people's eyes to exactly what you said. What you see on social media is not reality all the time.
Yeah, you gotta go in there with that open-minded, like, like, oh, this is cute and all this and that, but you never know.
You don't know the full picture.
You don't know the full picture. You're just looking at the cover of a book. That's what I could say.
Right.
I used to always like.
Did you pick books based on the cover?
I'm one who pick books based off of covers, and most of the time, them books with them great, ill ass covers, I really couldn't get into it. But, books with those basic ass, plain ass covers, it told a great ass story. So, obviously, that goes hand in hand, but that can just, pretty much go to say that, some people in relationships who you see out in society that you just think, like, there's no way they, getting along or whatever like that. They might have a real raw ass relationship versus these people who are portrayed to be, couples who you inspire to be. They might look good for the gram, but in reality, they probably fucking hate each other, and the only reason they staying together is because of the brand they built.
I'm sure that's true. What do you think the first thing that went through his head was when he got on Instagram and seen his little side chicks post stuff?
Honestly, I don't know, because like Charlemagne said, like, he really gives narcissistic vibes. Like, he tells his shit stuff that he believes. Like he tells stories and he really believes them. Like these things that he's saying,
the non-sexual.
like he really convinces himself to believe it. Not only is he trying to convince us, but he's like, you know, he already has convinced himself, so he feels like he's telling us the truth. That's how bad it is.
It's horrible. Like it's really bad. Like this is so cringy.
Like there's a point in life where you gotta wave that white flag, you know.
Yeah.
In certain situations, and this is it. This is like for him, he need to wave that white flag and just fully hold himself accountable instead of like right now what he's doing. He thinks he's holding himself accountable, making all these excuses. Got his wife up there holding her fucking hand tight like she about to fall out of the car or something.
That shit was
like,
so cringy.
Like, bro, you doing all this for what? Like, you don't owe for one, you don't owe us shit. Well, you know, in that situation, yeah. But still, in that situation, end of the day, you know, you put your wife first. That's the one who you ultimately embarrassed, you know?
Yeah.
What, Daddy?
Ain't nobody call you.
Ain't nobody call you in here, bro.
Yeah.
You sleepy?
Why you walking all wild?
What that?
No, go back in brother's room with the phone.
Go
You
back
can
on
come
down
back in
with
here in
the
a
phone,
minute,
right?
okay? We'll be right there, okay? So yes, in conclusion, I think what we can take from this is don't get on the internet lying. And if you are gonna lie, leave a little gray area. You know, don't go all the way. Especially if you know there's a possibility that you could get caught.
Have an escape plan.
Yes. Like common sense. He could at least sprinkled in a few videos.
Listen. At least if you cap into us, your wife should at least know.
Cause that's outrageous.
At least, cause if you know, I mean, it's bad either way, you know.
Yeah.
But if she found out alone, she probably could respect it a little more, you know, because at that point, at least she knows. It's still embarrassing.
Yeah.
But it's, you know, it's a respect thing on her end. You know, she's not finding out at the same time the world is finding out.
Yeah.
So.
Even though fuck that.
Okay, but that's the respect thing.
Yeah, don't get on here lying, or at least give yourself a little wiggle room for if things come out. And older generation, y'all don't live this life.
Yeah.
Okay? Y'all don't know.
Get off social media.
Y'all confused about screenshots and things like that. And like, come on. Don't play with social media if you're not all the way in.
Yeah. But anyways, you know, that's our take on Mr. Jaxn with the Jaxn. You know, if you got any comments, you know, questions, you know, comment on our channel. Let us know any other topics you want us to talk on. Other than that, we out.
You want me to do it? And these niggas be lying, okay?